Alright, welcome back to another video. My name is JPM, a part-time eBay reseller here in the UK. Today is a good day. You probably know from the title, we have had the best sale ever that I've ever had over the weekend. Came through on Saturday night. Let's get to it. We're going to go through some solds. We're going to do a bit of an update on things in general, my space here, and try and see how I can improve it because everything's got a bit messy. But yeah, we'll get to that anyway. We're going to go through the sales first, obviously, because that's the best bit. So let's do it. It's a bit sunny. We could probably block that sun out a little bit. That didn't do anything. We're just going to live with it. It's only a bit of sun. All right, first sale. A Vans beanie bubble hat. Bought that for £2 and it sold for £10. Strange selling beanie hats, bubble hats at this time of year. But it is what it is. Things are seasonal, but it doesn't mean they ain't gonna sell at other times of the year as well. I used to actually like save things, have a box, save all my winter stuff for the next season. But I've stopped doing that because I've noticed things will sell. We live in a country where it's pretty cold all year round. I'm just kidding. So this All Saints t-shirt. It's just a t-shirt. It's nothing special, but it has got the logo on there. It's quite nice. And it is size XL. A good size as well. And that sold for £12.99. Picked that up for £3 or £3.50. Oh, this was a good one. Sold this twice. It's a Dickies workwear jacket. It's quite thin. Durable, but it's quite thin. It's not a warm one, which is probably good for the summer when you're working out in the garage or at work. Anyway, this sold for £25 on offer before, and then someone returned it because they said it was just too big for them, which is fair enough. And then it has sold again for £30. Not even that good, really. That's just doubling my money because I paid £15 for that. Don't know why I did that. I just thought it was very nice, and I thought I could probably get a bit more, but I think realistically, that's a good price for that. It's about right, innit? You're not going to get any more than that. But at least it's sold, it's out there, it's made me a bit of money, even after being returned. So you can't complain, can you? All right, we sold these. Never found these before, but probably worth looking out for. They're Levi's, a workwear trouser. Levi All Duty. All Duty, that's what they're called. All Duty trousers. So yeah. They're just like a bit harder wearing, you can tell. They were £6 from the charity shop and they sold for £21. One of those things that had loads of interest, just took a while to sell for a good price, but we got there in the end. Sold this Weird Fish. Weird Fish do these like weird, I'm gonna open it up, I can fold it again. It's not that odd, is it? But they do these t-shirts that are like play on words. This one, old speckled, obviously it's old speckled hen, but they call it old speckled fin. So they're all play on words with fish related memes, if you like. It's not really a meme, is it? But you know what I mean. Oh, this next sale's good as well. This is just a Crew Clothing long sleeve top. Don't look over Crew Clothing because it's really good quality stuff and it does sell. And this sold for 20 quid. It's in really good condition though. It's like brand new. You can tell by the feel of it. Like it's basically, it looks like it's just been bought, took the tags off, sat in someone's wardrobe. Can't remember how much I paid for that. Probably £4 for that I would have paid, I reckon, because they don't really price it up high in the charity shops, which is good. This was really nice. Another one of those things that has loads of interest but just doesn't sell for the proper price that you want from it. But it's a Nike running t-shirt and it is XL, I think, but it's got this like camo pattern on it, which is really nice, and it's in really good condition, as is everything that I sell. That's not strictly true, but I try and sell. That's the main thing I look for, is good condition items. That's not true either, but it's one of the top things to look for, all right? Anyway, we've got these 511 tacticals, 511 tactical trousers. I picked these up ages ago. I picked them up for £5, and it's one of those that I was like, the size is just not ideal because they're like a 29 waist, 31 leg, and they've sold for just £15. But these 511 tacticals, if you get a bigger size, they're going to sell for a lot more. Okay, we're gonna save those last two. We're gonna go straight to R2D2 just listed another bunch of Star Wars figures, Star Wars Power of the Force figures. They're not worth loads of money, but I keep buying, well, I say I keep buying. I've bought 2 bundles so far off eBay, and I've been selling them on eBay. So this bundle cost me £25, and there was about 20 figures. So I'm just selling them off individually. This one, R2-D2, is sold for £6. So some of them not worth loads, but if I can sell them all for £5 or more, I'm making a nice, good profit from those. All right, last 2 sales. This is not the best one, but it is a good one. It's a Rab Quest pullover, sort of fleece, quarter-zip fleece kind of thing, but it is new with tags. And this one, I was in a charity shop, and the lady walked over with this in her hand and said, "You might like this because you come in here quite a lot and buy a lot of things." And it was £16. So thank you, lady in the charity shop. That has sold for £45 on offer. Listed it for 50, which I thought was a fair price, but I'll take 45. That's absolutely fine. £16 to 45, not bad at all. And yes, now we move on to the final sale, the best sale I've ever achieved. And maybe I've hyped it up a little bit too much. I don't know, but I'm really happy with it. It is an amazing sale, I'm not gonna lie. It's not crazy money. If anyone's thinking like thousands of pounds, no, it's not. You know, we're not being silly. But let's go, let's show you. I'm gonna take. I've sold this doll. This is the kind of thing you could easily pass up in the charity shop. It's probably quite hard to show you this doll. I might just move the phone actually. All right, here she is, doll. She's a Japanese doll, and she's a ball jointed doll, which means her legs do this. They go all over, and easily passable up in the charity shop because it just looks like a doll. That, you know, I mainly skip over things like this, but this one just piqued my interest a little bit because it just looked interesting, and there was another 2 dolls there as well. One was like a sort of Chucky looking doll. I left that one, and there was one which is a little apple doll, which is not here. I can't show you that, but maybe I'll flash up an image here. This is a ball jointed doll. It was really difficult to price because I just couldn't find any solds. There's no like maker's mark or anything on like that. I figured out the sort of size, that kind of thing, and went for £100 listed, and someone sent me an offer at £85 throughout the night from the US, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take it. I paid just £3 for this doll, and it sold for £85. That is my best sale in terms of profit, almost the highest sale. It's the 3rd highest sale that I've ever sold. I've sold one thing for a little bit more, but that was a Nintendo 64, and it cost me a lot more money, so it didn't make me as much profit. So best sale in terms of profit is this vintage Japanese ball jointed doll. Yeah, that's that. So if you see anything like that in the charity shop, pick it up because it could be worth a lot of money. The thing is as well, it could be worth a lot more money. It could be worth twice that. I don't know. There was some sales that, you know, were in the hundreds, almost 200s, maybe even over 200 of this kind of thing. But I like to not be greedy, and I like to move things on. If someone's going to get that and sell it for more, that's absolutely fine. They've paid a lot of money to get that shipped to the US, and it also sold very fast, so that tells me that it could be worth a lot more. But I'm not going to dwell on that. I don't mind that. I know that, and that's fine. So anyway, let's keep it going. I'm going to package these things up. This is one of the main problems I have as a reseller. It's finding a box to fit things in. She's got to go all the way to the US. She don't look comfy like that. But also just no padding here because there's no room. Like I can get her in, but it's a bit tight. Obviously I can put loads of padding there, loads of pull her up. No, we need a bigger box. This one looks a lot better. a bit longer. She's not going to be as curled up. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, she's going in under a bed of bubble wrap. And we'll put loads on top. We're just going to fill this space with a bit of newspaper and then bubble wrap all over the top. Alright, this should be good. Should be nice and tightly packed once this is all sort of compressed down, once the lid is shut. So let's get this sent off to the Americas. Alright, she ready to go. Just make sure it's nicely, securely taped. Nicely packaged in there, nice and solid. Alright, that's everything packaged and ready to go. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna sort some stuff. We're gonna sort some stuff. As a reseller, it gets a bit messy. It's not too bad in here. I'm probably being a little bit dramatic, but also I need better storage solutions. There's just too much on here. This is basically everything that I have listed, and there's not enough space really to keep adding things. This is almost like falling down because all this stuff's so heavy up here. But there are all the trousers I have, and then there's tops, sweaters, and then more sweaters and trousers. So I can't really add anything to those because there's a little bit of room here, a little bit of room there, but not enough. And then these are shorts, so when the weather improves, that's going to get filled up. From over here, these are things that are not listed, just trousers and shorts in these two here. And again, there's only a little bit of space. Got a bit more space over here because I've been listing a lot of stuff. So we've got a lot of empty hangers and there's a lot of tops. These are what I've not got listed. But then we just get like stacked up like this. I need to get that listed. There's some boxes here. I need to flatten them really. And then we've got some board games. These need testing. This one, it's got acid damage on the phone. And if you know, this board game's worth a little bit. It's not worth that much, about 20 quid. But I paid about £4 for them, so I need to get them listed and sold rather than just sat there doing nothing. But it's those things that take a little bit more time that I avoid, and that's what we're going to do today. And we've got random things over here. These need giving to some friends. This is listed. Don't know why it's there. Listed that the other day. That needs sorting. What else have we got? We've got boxes and boxes over here. Packing stuff. We've got some stuff under here as well, actually. We've got a load of games. A load of things that need listing. And then this is all sort of bundle stuff that I've just thrown in a box, but it's not doing anything in there. I need to sort it out. It's a bit messy. I could get a bit stressed. There's not enough space to work in. So we're going to sort some stuff. Plan is to move all this stuff down here and create a better storage solution here. So get a shelf or something, just something. We need something here and move all these boxes. These boxes aren't really anything to do with reselling. There's some soft toys, but that's it. So that needs to all get moved out of here. And then I've got some camera equipment. Again, I'm not using that. It's my DSLR camera. It's not what I use for making videos or anything like that. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get to it. So my first plan was to buy some kind of furniture to go in here. Maybe like, shelves like this kind of thing, like a Kallax unit. I'm gonna abandon that idea. I couldn't find anything and I'm very spontaneous. So I have to do it right now or it's not getting done. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move the desk. My desk is here. It's taking up a lot of the space in the room. Obviously there's all this space here. And that's what's troubling me here as well. There's loads of space here that I'm just not using. But what we're going to do is we're going to move the desk into here. We're going to move this up because it's not going to fit into that space. But it will if we move this up. So all that's going to move up there. All of this is going to move to the other side. And we've got another one of these in the garage, which is not really being used. So that's going to come up here. And there's going to be two of those over here. And that's going to be all the clothing storage. We're probably going to have to abandon hanging anything on here. So they're all going to be folded up, ready to go. And then, yeah, this over here, I guess we're going to have to just abandon this, get a new storage for packing stuff. Or it might fit over here somewhere. We're not sure yet. And we're also going to use this space up here. But don't tell the wife. And then we're going to move all this stuff up there. Because it's all light, soft toys. We're going to move the soft toys out of those boxes as well. Move all this stuff up here. It's gonna be good. I can picture it now. Obviously this as well, this is gonna stay, but this is gonna move up. That is that. So yeah, I can picture it all going well. So I'm gonna give you updates, progress. I don't know if this is interesting to anyone at all, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's fun. And it needs doing. Every now and then you need to just have a shake up, move things around, especially when you're running out of space. And this is going to give me a lot more space. It's going to give me twice as much storage for clothing here on another one of these without really adding anything into the room. And what's even better, without spending any money. Okay, let's go. Progress already. I know that it's not going there. The desk is not going there. I was going to bring one of these in and put it in there, but like an idiot, I've put everything in the way, in the hallway. So we're going to have to move all of this clothing, move the thing, and then stack it there. It's going to take a while, but it's all nicely stacked. So hopefully we can keep it like that. So it shouldn't take too long. Let's get to it. Oops. My knives back. All right. This is how we're looking. We've got one shelf in place. We've got a load of stuff to go back on it. And then we're going to have another one here. Unfortunately, it does have to stick out from the wall a little bit. Just because there's a radiator here and this little wall bit there. But it is what it is. I've just had an offer through £33 for this lens as well. I took it. Of course I took it. All right, almost there. We've got more stuff here, but that's going to go on the other shelf, I think. So that we can keep this just trousers and then sweaters, and we're going to not have anything on the top, hopefully. I mean, we're going to put something up there at some point, obviously, but the only thing I don't like is how much it cuts off the window, but we're going to have to live with that. It is what it is. We could maybe pull them this way a little bit, but it just means there's a lot less space here, but we'll see. Next job, we're going to move this way so we can get the desk in there. Proper jigsaw puzzle this. I'm going to get this desk into here. Seems easy, but I've got no floor space anymore. Everything's everywhere, but there should be enough space now. I need to move this. This is a problem. This is taking up more room than I thought, so I think maybe these are gonna have to go that way to give this a bit more space, but we'll see. Again, it's all work in progress. I just decided I'm gonna paint the desk. A bit spontaneous, but look at it. It's horrible, so I'll give it a bit of a clean. Should probably sand it as well, but I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for sanding. I'm gonna stick some paint on it, and hopefully it looks better. All right. Hopefully this paint's all right. I used this to paint the wall about 3 years ago. Let's not drop my phone in there. That'd be a mistake, wouldn't it? Let's see if it's all right. Oh yes. Bit of a mix. That'll be all right. That'll be all right. Look at that. Loads of paint in there. All right, let's get painting. Don't matter if I get it on wall, does it? Because it's already grey. Oh yeah, look at that. Banging. Oh shit. Banging that, innit? It's gonna need about 15 coats, but it'll be alright. This is gonna make my day. No, it's not just gonna be a video of me painting. I'll show you the progress. Alright. First coat done. Looks banging, mate. No, obviously. It looks absolutely terrible, but we've got lots of paint. We're gonna keep coating it. There's a bit of colouring coming up here. It's probably the years and years of smoking cigarettes, sat at this desk, smoking other things as well. But we're going to keep coating it. Hopefully it's going to look alright. Some bits look alright. It's going to look better, at least, I think. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Should have definitely sanded it, but you live and you learn. I'm going to have some break. I'm going to have some dinner and have a break and then come back to it. Hopefully it's dry in a few hours. All right, let's go. All right, whilst that paint dries, we're going to come and grab this thing so we can keep sorting the clothes. We need to move everything off there. As you can see as well, it's just a bit chaotic in here. This place needs sorting as well, but that's going to be the next job. We got some stuff that just needs, I just need to get rid of it. I need to take it to the car boot. I need to put it on eBay. I need to throw it away. So just having a little issue with my garage door. I'm not sure what's going on there. Seems to be a bit wonky. I don't know why. We're going to try and sort that first, because if that's broken, then that's bad. That's bad times. Fingers crossed it's not broken. This is the problem here. I don't know why this has happened, but this looks like it's just rotted and fallen down as well. I can't remember if that was like that or not. It's a bit sketchy. It's a bit old and rusty, and I mean, realistically, it needs replacing. I don't have the money to do that. It's a lot of money. Yeah, this is obviously not meant to be there. It's meant to go up and down with the garage door. So when I've opened it, that's just stuck like that, and I can't open it or shut it. Yeah, big problem. We're having to do some sketchy shit down here because this isn't fitting through here. My garage door won't open, so we're gonna have to take this apart. I think this is starting to take a lot longer than I wanted it to, but it's all gonna be worth it, I promise. This is not the ideal place to be doing this, but we did just sell a Levi's t-shirt for £12, so there's that. Yeah, none of that was ideal, but we move on. We made a bit of room here so we can build this back up. Shouldn't take too long. Didn't take too long to put down, to be honest. Ideally, we need to be building it laid down, but I don't think I've got enough space, so I'm just going to do it in the sketchy way. Change of plan. We're doing it the proper way. Doing DIY, man. Where'd you go? Ta-da! We have another shelf. And now we're going to put in here and stack these things on it. We're going to move these things for the 19th time. Whoa, hey, we're getting there now. It's annoying that this one is slightly taller. Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Why? It's okay. We are so almost nearly very closely ready to finish. We're not quite there, but we've got all these back on here. This is sort of temporary just whilst the desk is getting painted. But you can see we've made a lot more space. There is a lot more space here. They're not going to stay there. And well, I kind of like it, actually. I kind of like it, but there's a big amount of space here. Space here, space here. And at the top as well, we can stack things on the top. So very happy with that. And then we've still got this here. This is not ideal. It's not making the most of the space, but for now, I quite like it. We've got unlisted shorts and trousers on there, and then everything else on these shelves is listed, and then we've got the unlisted rail here, and then we've got the desk, which is almost ready for another paint. Obviously, it does look terrible, but it's still a bit wet, so we need to wait. It probably needs about 3 or 4 coats till it actually looks all right, but I'm just going to keep doing that. It doesn't take too long. And then we've got a shelf up here. Might put another shelf in there or some other shelves around, you know, I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But the main reason I didn't do this is because of the lighting. I thought the lighting wasn't going to be good enough over here to be taking pictures of things like figures and stuff like that. But it's actually fine. The sunlight hits here just through the window. Absolutely fine. Not a problem. But yeah, that was why I didn't do that in the first place, really. So now it looks a lot better. And it's going to keep looking better. We have got loads of stuff out here. This is all going to go back into this room as well. But we're going to use this space up here. My wife has said we can get rid of most of this stuff. So we're going to get rid of a lot of that. And that's going to be where those boxes go and other stuff as well. So it's looking good. We've got this bag that we got with all the Power Rangers stuff. Looks like the perfect bag just to fill with all these plushies instead of having them in one of these boxes. And that's freed up one of those boxes already, so we're just gonna dump these in here and they can go on that top shelf above the wardrobe as well. Pikachu. All right, we've finished a second coat on the desk and it's still not looking great. We're gonna need at least 4, I reckon, but we'll see. We're gonna wait till that one dries. It's going to take probably till tomorrow because it's taking so long to dry and putting so much paint on it that it's taking forever. But what else have we got going on whilst we wait? we've pretty much done. We've put all these up here, looks a lot better. Got a bit more storage space up there as well. I've moved my packing stuff all into here, got rid of some of it, just sorted through it. Now we've got a shoe box in here, just full of shoes that are listed, not have that many. We've got some more to list over there. And then up here, we've cleared this out a little bit, but we've just got like bags and accessories and stuff in here. So yeah, it's looking a lot better. But we're gonna have a little break, so we'll probably come back tomorrow with another update, and we'll go from there. See you tomorrow. All right, it is the following day. I've just woken up, as you might be able to tell. We have done 3 coats of this. And it's looking all right. There's still some staining showing through, but it's looking all right, to be fair. I think definitely at least 1 more coat, so we're going to do that right now, nice and early, and then we're going to go shopping. I'm going to leave it at this for now. There's still a few more things to do, but this is pretty much it. It feels a lot better. It's a lot less cluttered. There's a lot more storage space. This is all going to move. This is all going to move. There's going to be, I'm going to move all that up there as well. So there's 3 whole shelves there, and this one here, really, that all needs to get listed and go out of there. And this space here as well. So there is a lot more space. It doesn't look like it right now, but there's a lot more storage space for clothing. I'm going to go all in, refocus on clothing a little bit. So that's going to be good for that. Then we've got the desk here, which still needs another, I think it's got 4 coats on it now, and it still needs another one. Should have just definitely sanded it, but it is what it is. I might just leave it like that. It doesn't look too bad. It looks better than it did, so that's what matters the most. We've got loads of space over here. Space. And we've got loads of space on here for more stuff. And we've just been to the charity shops and found loads of good stuff. So I'm thinking the next video, or the video after that, is going to be about how the charity shops are not dead. They're still going, especially where I am. They are, but I might have a little adventure to somewhere else, somewhere a bit more bougie. And yeah, we're going to see if we can still find some bargains. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, stay tuned in for that. And yeah, keep watching, keep liking the videos, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Goodbye.